Okay, so for competency 7, which is assess individuals, families, groups, organizations, and communities, my assessment of individuals was presented through my work with the navigator email, kind of like I talked about in competency 6. I also monitored what was called rapid response. So any of our Starbucks employees that were not located in Colorado, they would get sent to this thing called Rapid Response, which was a Google spreadsheet. And we created that so that we could make sure that these clients were being reached out to by navigators within 72 hours. So I would monitor the rapid response spreadsheet and make sure that these clients were set up with a meeting with a navigator within 72 hours of when they contacted us. So I monitored that. I was able to assess what their needs were in order to place them with the navigator most fitting. So when they would send web submissions saying that they wanted assistance and what they needed assistance for, I would then assess, okay, what navigator would work best with the situation. Sometimes it was just by employer, so our navigators have certain employers, and I would send them to the navigator depending on who their employer was. But sometimes, like, we have a navigator who specifically does loans, so if it was something about a loan, I would send it specifically to that navigator. Or we have a specific navigator for health insurance and for medical bills, so I would send the clients who needed help with those types of issues to that navigator. So that was kind of my assessment with individuals and with clients. My assessment with families was shown through learning the best ways to approach family situations such as childcare or bills or food needs. Work-life partnership offers a generation above and one generation below the employee of the employer we work to also utilize our services. So many of times I was helping family members find the resources they needed. My assessment with groups was presented by assessing how effective the groups within work-life partnership are. I sent out surveys from the grant team and the equity committee to the rest of the work-life partnership staff to get a better idea of how everyone was feeling regarding these groups and if our staff felt like these groups were productive enough to continue on with them. So regarding organizations, I spent time researching what organizations exist within the states work-life operates within in order to get a better idea of what help is out there for our clients. This research also helped me help the navigators when they were struggling with finding resources with clients, because if I already knew of these organizations from past research, I was able to then bring that to navigators and help them understand that organization and how to utilize that organization. So I assessed communities through the grant team. Through the grant team, I was able to gain a better understanding of what the needs within the community are and how access to more grant funds can help us pursue those needs within our work with our clients.